and I have the privilege of being the director of MERCI. On behalf of the Board of Directors and the staff of MERCI, I extend a warm welcome to all of you who've taken time from your day to join us here at our new Youth Drop-In Center. I'd like to introduce the others who will be speaking to you during this brief program. We have the Honorable Tamika Isaac Devine, the City of Columbia. She is Councilwoman at Large and Mayor Pro Tem. A grant from the City of Columbia allowed MERCI to install the new commercial kitchen behind me. I'm purposefully standing here so you would see it. And to update the interior of the building. We have Mac Bennett who will be speaking. Mac is the President and CEO of United Way of the Midlands. MERCI is a United Way Community Impact Partner Agency, and United Way is providing funds for the operation of the Drop-In Center and our homeless outreach team. We have Tony Richardson, who is the Program Officer for the Nord Family Foundation. Tony led a delegation from Columbia to see best practice programs for ending homelessness in Salt Lake City, during which the dream for this drop-in center began. We have Jeff Mason, Deputy Director of the South Carolina Department of Mental Health. The Department of Mental Health funds MERCI's homeless outreach team, including our new outreach worker for youth and the psychiatrist, Dr. Clary, that will be working at this facility with youth. We also have Matt Caldwell, who's the project director and team leader for the Youth Drop-In Center. Matt is the young hip director who created this wonderful environment and put together a special team to serve the youth who come here looking for a safe place with no strings attached. And closing our program today will be Shannon Talent. Shannon is the chair of MERCI's Board of Directors. I often tell my friends and colleagues that I have the honor of working for a group of the most progressive bosses in the MERCI board. Today's the epitome of what can be done when we're working together with partners, local and state government, federal agencies, and community impact leaders. For me and the staff at MERCI, the greatest honor is working for this progressive agency and having the privilege to announce our Youth Drop-In Center is now open. We're open every day of the year. Open every day of the year. Open to any youth seeking safety. Open to provide a nurturing environment free of judgment. Open to meet these young people where they are and help them escape the cycle of chronic homelessness and prevent the trauma of homelessness from becoming a lifelong emotional or mental health struggle. Our youth are our future, and MERCI is open to equip our youth to embrace their future and make our community as strong and progressive as it can be. With that, I give you the Honorable Councilwoman, Tamika Isaac Devine.
Thank you so much, Julianne, and thank you all for being here. We were commenting as we came in how in awe we were of the crowd, but it shows how important this center is to our community and making sure that we continue to help those in our community who are less fortunate. I want to say on behalf of the mayor, who couldn't be here, he really wanted to be here, but his schedule didn't allow, the other members of the City Council, I welcome you here, and I thank MERCI for all the work that they do in the community and all of you for your support of MERCI. You know, we've been struggling for a long time in the City of Columbia with the issue of homelessness, and one of the things that we do know works is early intervention, and that's why we've tried to invest a lot of our funds in programs and services that help us meet people where they are and help them out of homelessness early enough or even prevent them from getting into homelessness. And I will tell you that this center will be a key component to our work in that area. We know that there are a lot of young people who are on the brink of homelessness or are homeless for various reasons, and we want to make sure that they do have, as Julianne said, a place that is non-judgmental, that they can come and get help, as well as feel welcome and be able to really deal with whatever issues that they have. I will say on another note, when I wear my other hat, I'm an attorney who I work in mental health court, and I call Julianne a lot for a lot of advice and help for my clients. But I will tell you, over the last 2 years, I've seen a lot of young people coming through the system, and it breaks your heart when you see a young person who has lost that hope. And so if we can have one place that gives them that hope, that gives them that strength, who encourages them and lets them know that they're not alone and that they can do it, that investment is far worth a lot more than we could ever say. So I thank you so much for this. I look forward to other programs. I know Julianne is working on lots of other things, but we just ask that you continue to work with MERCI, work with us as we address this problem in our community and continue to make sure that we have places like this where people can go. Thank you so much, and again, welcome.
Good afternoon. My name is Mac Bennett. I am the CEO and President of United Way of the Midlands, and it gives me great pleasure to follow my good friend Tamika Isaac Devine, not only because she's a friend of United Way, but she is a great friend to our homeless population in this community. She is the leader on City Council in helping our community, whether it's Transitions, United Way, MERCI, other organizations in our community. She is our leader on City Council on addressing these issues. So, Tamika, thank you so much for all that you do for the population that we serve. So, Julianne's given me 3 minutes. I'm going to squeeze a lot into 3 minutes, but let me start by saying what Julianne didn't tell you is NORD sponsored through United Way a group of our local homeless agency representatives to go out to Salt Lake City 18 months ago, thereabout. We should thank Delta, because flying back, Delta made it possible for our team to spend the night in Dallas. So this was really birthed by our team having some extra time, thanks to Delta, in Dallas. So when you fly Delta, thank Dallas. This is extraordinary. 18 months ago, this concept was launched by this visit to Salt Lake City, and a group of committed agency reps getting together and talking about, we have a growing issue in our community. What are we going to do about it? And you've got to appreciate MERCI stepping up. In 18 months, they have opened this day center. They're also working on a residential facility that will house about 12 young people. United Way, this is the kind of intentional, progressive attitude of serving our community that United Way wants to support. So I can congratulate Julianne and her board for taking this risk, for getting out front of a critical issue. There are a lot of other agencies, up to 40 come to our Youth in Transition Task Force meetings. So there are a lot of agencies involved in this. Thanks to Mental Illness Recovery Center, Inc., for representing our community in such a strong and positive way to get this addressed. We're excited. We've been with MERCI for a long time, 40 years or more. United Way has provided funding for MERCI. We're excited to continue as a partner with this youth transition program. So thank you very much. Tony Richardson.
Thank you. Yeah, again, thanks for having me today. My name is Tony Richardson. I'm Program Officer with the NORD Family Foundation. Our offices are located in Amherst, Ohio, but we also do grant making here in Columbia, South Carolina, Boston, Massachusetts, Denver, Colorado, and Penn in upstate New York. It's in the Finger Lake region. And last but not least, obviously, Lorain County, where our headquarters is seated, and also Cuyahoga County, which is where the city of Cleveland is located. So I joined the foundation about 2 years ago. It feels like it's been longer than that. And we've always had a charge, with our trustees here and also members of the family at NORD Family. We've always focused on, how do we endeavor to build community and support projects that really bring opportunity to the disadvantaged, strengthen bonds of families, and also improve the quality of people's lives. And so we do grant making in social services, health and social services, civic affairs, education, and arts and culture. And within those broad kind of program areas, we have some focus in various sub-program areas. And homelessness has seemed to be something that we've really looked at. We've watched the country, we've watched the world, and especially where we fund, we've watched communities really move forward in terms of ending chronic homelessness. But at our foundation, we've, through Cynthia's husband, Evan, and his brother, Eric, and the members of our foundation, we've always tried to be at the forefront. How do we go on the cutting edge? And instead of being reactionary, how do we get out in front of things? And so I was also an at-large council person prior to coming to the foundation. And what we wanted to do was look at how do we prevent homelessness, right? How do we get out front? And so what we've done at the foundation, prior to me going out to Salt Lake City, I went twice. I had to go see if it was real first. We invested locally in our legal aid society. They have a strong track record of keeping people in their homes when confronted with foreclosures and evictions. We also looked at the cities, the county government, tenant-based rental assistance programs. How do we leverage those programs, place them at nonprofits, and use them as supports to keep people out of the condition? Because in our community, it's very fractured, very divided, and we weren't working in unison, and we weren't taking a systems approach to ending homelessness or even addressing the homeless condition in our community. We came to Columbia, South Carolina in February of 2015. We had an amazing meeting convening here. We wanted to take some people from this community, from Penn, New York, where we also fund, in Northeast Ohio, out to Salt Lake to have a peer-to-peer learning exchange. And from that exchange came projects such as this. Projects in Lorain County, where we started the first drug and alcohol recovery center that is all year round, fully purposed. We've gotten investments from other county government funds, investment from state funds, but also our nonprofits. We dared them to look at the condition differently, asked them to co-invest, and through those co-investments, we've been able to fund and serve a lot of people, not just here in Columbia, but also across the other areas in which we fund. So I'd like to thank MERCI, the board chair, Julianne, the United Way, our trustees and members of the North Family Foundation for these types of opportunities to bring people together. And I also want to thank your community for being proactive, being responsive, and taking that best practice and saying, yeah, it sounds good, but let's put it in practice in our community and serve real people. So thank you for having us. Thanks again, Julianne, for contacted me last week and having me come down. Again, congratulations, and you all deserve a round of applause.
Good afternoon. I'm Jeff Mason. I'm Deputy Director for the Department of Mental Health, and I'd like to really congratulate MERCI for setting this shelter up and the various contributors who make this a working proposition, because this is something that the city has really needed. MERCI has been one of those organisations that the Department of Mental Health has worked very closely with over the years, probably at least 20 to 25 years with our relationships around housing and placements. And we see housing and placement as well as drop-in centres like this as being a key part of working to try and end homelessness, because clearly the correlation between mental illness and homelessness is very strong, and it really is something that we see as one of the principal needs to help folks we treat with mental illness, and a lot of them are homeless. I know we're currently doing a homeless count in Columbia, and I don't know what the numbers were last year, but it's at several thousands, and that's a statistic I think that we all need to be very cognizant of and try and help to alleviate homelessness within our community. So again, just very, very proud of the relationship we've had with MERCI. We've, as Julianne said, funded several positions that will be working in this shelter. I know that the next project for MERCI, I believe, is to have a residential facility for folks to recover from mental illness, and obviously a lot of them are homeless. Really the two key things are having a job and having a decent place to live. And I think this is going to be a place where the stigma of mental illness can be dealt with. It's a very, very pretty facility. I know there's going to be a lot of activities, and that's the population, 17 to 24-year-old that, because of the stigma of mental illness, often don't come and seek services. So we see this as one of the prime movers to let's get people in the door. I don't know what this was. So anyway, just in closure, I've got my 3 minutes down, I've knocked it out. Again, just congratulations to MERCI, and we look forward to future partnerships with you. Thank you.
Thank you all again for being here. Before I say my piece, I'd like to thank Families Helping Families for donating our excellent TV on the wall here. That thing is on every day with our youth in here watching that. I'd also like to thank my dad, Danny Caldwell, for his connections to the City of Columbia's Public Works Department, because they donated all of our road signs. So I'm very thankful for that. And I'd like to direct your attention to the framed picture over here. In 1961, Pablo Picasso completed a color lithograph. And although Picasso had very little to say about it, critics generally agree that the crisp, vibrant colors create a sense of hope as the dancers, hands joined, dance around the dove of peace. When Julianne asked me to find a picture that represented the work to be done by the Youth Drop-In Center, I knew that I needed to look no further when I saw the title, Dance of Youth. On behalf of the Drop-In Center staff, I am humbled and excited to tell you a little bit about what we do. First, the YDC exists as a safe and welcoming place for homeless youth and those at risk of becoming homeless. We serve young people between the ages of 17 and 24, providing services that help them overcome the obstacles that so many individuals with homelessness face. Coming in, they have access to free laundry. We supply towels and toiletries so they can take hot showers. Lunch is served daily, and snacks are also available in the afternoons. The Youth Drop-In Center has been designed with youth in mind, with bright colors and recreational spaces where healthy relationships can be fostered. Our treatment team serves our behavioral health care needs and is comprised of Dr. Clary, our board-certified psychiatrist in child and adolescent psychiatry, Anna and Ben, our 2 licensed clinicians, Leslie, our psychiatric nurse, Craig, our peer support specialist, and Jamal, our youth outreach worker. Takia, who is our administrative support specialist, and Diane and Terrence, who are on our outreach team, create a friendly environment and assist youth with accessing a variety of resources. Additionally, we have a growing number of community partners who are not only committed to providing additional employment, healthcare, and housing resources, but also are helping us cast vision, fill in the gaps of available service, and develop strategies to prevent and end youth homelessness. As we gather here today to celebrate the opening of the Youth Drop-In Center, I'm hopeful that the services the center will provide instills in its participants that sense of hope and peace that we see depicted so well in Picasso's work. We're so glad that you're here, and before you leave, we'd like to invite you to join in a MERCI tradition. Please sign the framed picture to let us commemorate this momentous occasion. Thank you.
I am Shannon Talent. I'm the chair for the nursing board, and I would just like to say thank you for being here. The door is pretty much open because this room is so packed, and we appreciate all the support. Sorry, I made Wes pregnant. We appreciate all the support that the community has given us and the North family has given us. And when I say Julianne and her team, when they set their mind to do something, they make it happen. So it is a pleasure to sit as the chair of the board and serve with everyone else. And we would like to thank y'all for being here, and please take time to look around this new facility and ask questions to Julianne or anyone to know all the different programs that we're going to offer. And we just appreciate y'all being here. Thank you.